It's time to breathe, bend, and stretch. Hi, friends. Bethany here. And today I'm feeling super positive. And I want to share that with you. How are you feeling today? I hope that you're feeling positive too. But if you're not, that's okay. I'm going to tell you about this anyway. And hopefully, by the time we're done, you'll have a new perspective because we're going to talk about making choices when we practice that are positive for us or beneficial. It means they're good for us. I'm going to introduce you to how to use what we call in yoga props. So let's go to the mat. Come on. Here's what you'll need for your practice. You'll need some space so that you can move around. You'll want to have some water so that you stay hydrated. And you can grab your yoga mat and put it out. But if you don't have one, don't worry. It's totally fine to practice without one. Let's look at the poses we're going to do today. Today, we're going to do humble warrior, side angle, and separate leg forward bend. So as you can see, I'm not alone on my mat today. I have some props. I have a block and also a strap, but I also brought a book and a regular belt. Why, you may ask? Well, I know that not everybody has yoga props at home. Does that mean that you can't practice with some support? Not at all. If you don't have a block, you can use a book. You might need two books in order to get the same height as the block, but you probably have a couple of books at least at home. And then this belt is very fancy and pretty, but this belt is just as good. And so you can just go grab one of the belts. A longer one is better, so you might want to grab one of your parents' belts, an adult size belt, and you can use that. And we're going to do some poses, and here's what I want to introduce you to. When we practice yoga, we want to get good alignment, and that's not always the easiest thing to do. Sometimes the pose is a little bit difficult or challenging, and so we need a little bit of support. And this is where I want to teach you how to take really great care of yourself when you practice. You're going to make healthy choices, maybe using a prop if you need it, so that you can do the pose to your absolute best. So let's start off with a pose called Humble Warrior. And I'm going to use the props to show you how to use them, and you can choose whether or not you want to use them. You'll also know whether or not you need to use one, because what's more important than doing the pose to what we call its full expression, it's more important to do the pose aligned properly. So let's get into some Humble Warrior. Stand up tall with a wide stance and turn your left foot in about 45 degrees and your right foot so it faces forward. Take your hands behind your back and put the strap in between your hands and slide your hands wide enough that you can straighten your arms. Now, some of you are going to be able to just interlace your hands and your arms will straighten. So if you can do that, great. Bend your front knee and then fold inside the leg and take the arms over. Humble Warrior. Press in your heels, pull in your belly, then use the arms pressing back to bring you up, and we'll switch the sides. Turn your right foot in about 45 degrees and your left foot to face forward. Bend in your knee and take your arms up and over, making choices that benefit us. Keep breathing. Then inhale and come up. Fantastic. Gently place your strap to the side. We always want to be mindful of the way that we're behaving when we're on the mat, because whatever you do while you're on your mat is how you act when you're not on your mat. So be mindful when you're on the mat and when you're in the outside world. We're going to move into a pose now called side angle. Step out wide, turn left foot in a little bit, right foot to face the top of your mat, and bend your knee, arms extended, slide over, grab your block, and you can put it right in front of your ankle, putting your hand down there and bringing your other arm over. Because what's most important is that you have a lift in your chest and that you can turn and you're not hunching towards the floor. Good. Inhale, come up. Bring your block with you or your book. Turn, right foot in a little bit, left foot turns out, bend the knee, put your block down, put your hand on the block, and bring your arm over, turning your chest away from the earth. No hunching in yoga. Pull in your belly, turn a little bit more. Good, and come up. Grab your block, and this time we're going to place it right in the center, a little bit forward, so that we can put our head there. Drop your tail, lift your chest, and then come forward and put your head, your forehead, right on the block and your hands on either side. Pull your shoulder blades down away from your neck and take a couple of deep breaths. Good. Bend your knees, hands to hips. Come on up. Arms go out. Step in. Arms go up. And stand mountain pose.
You did a really great job today. Now it's time to rest. Lie down on your back. Bring your arms down by your sides. Extend your legs out long. Relax your feet. Relax your hands. Close your eyes and feel your breath as your belly rises and falls. Feel all of the emotions and the energy in your body and your mind. Keep breathing and relaxing. Just notice that the thoughts will come in your mind and that the thoughts will leave just like your breath comes in and out. Notice that emotions will rise and your emotions will also gently fall away. When we lie and rest, and we allow ourselves to relax and feel, we learn the truth of who we are, what we think, what we love. Let yourself enjoy relaxing and resting and just being. Now we're going to take a very deep breath in. Wiggle your fingers and toes as you exhale. Gently open your eyes and roll to the side. Press yourself up.
It was so great to work through all of these poses, making choices that benefit us. It's a really positive thing to do. It's one thing to say, oh, I'm positive. It's an entirely different thing to actually be doing things that are positive. Your actions speak a lot louder than words. Until next time, bye!